السلام عليكم يا شباب. النهارده هنعمل فيديو جديد RDTA من اسمودس اسمه نفاريوس. الجديد في ال RDTA ده انه توب فيلينج زي كل ال RDTAs اللي موجوده في السوق عادي، بس ده كمان في اوبشن زياده انه بوتtom فيلينج، يعني bottom feeding في من تحت bottom feeding pin وتحطه على سكوانكر. انا جايبه مبدئيا اعمل له بيرنج مع برضو ميكانيكال سيمي ميكانيكال مود، او بمعنى اصح سيفتي ريجوليتد ميكانيكال مود عاملاه اسمودس اسمه بامبر. ده هيبقى الفيديو الجاي ان شاء الله. دلوقتي هنعمل فيديو بتاع ال RDTA نشوف ايه وضعه، التوتوريال بتاع البيلد، الكواليتي، الفيب كواليتي بتاعته، الكلام ده كله. بيجي معاه دريب تيب سودا راكبه، سبير جلاس، الحاجات التقليدية اورينجز وكويلز، ممكن نجرب الكويلز بتاعته، والدريب تيب ماتشنج المفروض للبامبر مودز اللي نازله، لان هو ده من الاخر it has been released to match with the pumper mod. والبامبر مودز نزل منها 2 18، واحدة 18650 اسمها بامبر 18، وبامبر 21 بتشيل 21700 و 2700. اوكي، بس يعني they have designed this or released this specially to match the pumper squonker. اوكي، خلينا بقى ندجن ونشوف الكلام على ايه. الدينامود التانك بتاعه 4 ml، it's a 4 ml tank. البوست سكروز بتاعته غريبة نوعا ما، الديزاين بتاع البوست. الديزاين بتاع البوست غريب عن اللي احنا متعودين. احنا هنا هنركب الكويلات من فوق وبعدين نتنيها قدام الاير فلو، يعني الكويلز بتاعتنا هتخش كده والناحية التانية هتخش كده، وبعدين نرجع نجيبهم لقدام قصاد الاير فلو. دلوقتي هنشوف. وده التوب فيلينج بورت بتاع الليكويد. وهنا في هيك سكرو بنشيله ويشتغل معانا فيدنج، يعني البوتtom feeding pin is always installed. you either plug it بالمسمار ده او unplug it ويبقى bottom feeding تشيل المسمار. خلاص، يعني من الاخر المسمار اللي جوه ده bottom feeding plug not more، يعني ما انتش محتاج تفكسن حاجه، مجرد ما هتشيل ده خلاص هشتغل معاك bottom feeder. اوكي، انا بحب الكويلز بتاعتهم، كويلاتهم اللي هي الاوني كويلز دي they are good coils. stapled Clapton I guess, I'm not sure but I guess they are stapled Clapton, fused Clapton. Okay, one other thing I forgot to mention, drip tips are 810 compatible. with o-ring. Okay, so there is no o-ring inside، يعني ما فيهاش o-ring من جوه، فانت الدريب تيبس اللي هتبقى معاه ال 810 compatible اللي معاه اللي هما الدبل o-ring 810. اوكي، احنا ممكن نحطها على الليدنج داك احسن. we will have better access. Good, the Allen key screws are the big ones which I usually prefer، يعني فده موضوع بالنسبة لي انا بتضايق من الانتي سكروز الصغيره دي. As usual, we will adjust one and readjust the second to our pre-cut. الأول هنظبط واحد ونقصه، وبعدين نظبط التاني عليه. هنعوز برضو نبقى سايبين فيه شوية لنث عشان لما نتني ما يبقاش قصير بعيد عن الاير فلو. Okay, perfect positioning. So to cut things short, you want your coil resting on the top filling tube. As long as it's resting on it, you hold, you tight your screws. This is the proper positioning of the coil. تمام، يعني احنا هنخلي الكويل بتاعنا يقعد على السنتر فيلينج بورت اللي في نص ال RDTA الاول. ده الظبطه بتاعتنا، وبعدين منه نتني وننزل لقدام. Okay, that's the proper positioning for our coils on the base and from the sides. Just make sure they are properly aligned. Perfect positioning. Okay, hitting on the bottom half of the coil or the lower half of the coil. Let's dry burn our coils to prepare them for the wicking and find out our reading. For me, I prefer on mechanical mods, I want my ohms below the 0.2. So let's hope they fall there. 0.13. Perfect. That's too much wattage. Let's pump it down a bit. Hotspots, hotspots. I find out that using the steel brush or the metal brush on the coils is a big help with the hotspots. يعني أنا لاحظت الموضوع ده، الفرشة المعدن تعمل شغل عالي قوي مع الهوتسبوتس. Okay, قربنا. We are almost there. Okay, those are glowing perfectly and identically, inside out. Those are ready to be wicked. We'll let them cool down, نسيبهم يبردوا بس شوية ونركب الويك بتاعتنا. Our coils have cooled down. We can now wick. With RDTAs, I don't prefer long wicks. I prefer short wicks, right there, where you can just see them. Why? First of all, it gives you better juice capacity. Secondly, it wicks better. the juice has to travel a shorter distance to the coil. The longer the wick, the longer the distance, the worse the wicking. The shorter the wick, the shorter the distance, the better the wicking. اوكي؟ فدايما نحاول نقصر القطنه، كل ما تطول كل ما الليكويد بيتحرك فيها اصعب، فيبقى الواتج بتاعك مش هينفع يعلى كتير، البروسيبيليتي بتاعت الدراي هيتس هتبقى عاليه. فدايما حاول تقلل الويك بتاعتك قدر المستطاع. ثانيا الويك الطويله هتاكل من الفوليوم بتاع الار دي تي اي، فهتبقى محتاج تعبي اسرع. هي كده بتبقى قصيره، وكل كام نفس تروح قلب التانك قلبه صغيره في ايدك كده وخلاص. تمام. Perfect. Let's fluff our cotton. And then stuff it gently because we don't want our cotton to choke. يعني الأول هنهيشه وبعدين ندخله ايه بحنية كده. Okay. Next. ممكن نوصل هنا تكة. Okay, this is wicked and it's ready to be primed and vaped. Okay. احنا كده جاهزين نعمل برايمنج للقطنة بتاعتنا ونعبي التانك. النهارده we are using Naked Fish Blue Marlin which is a blueberry muffin with vanilla cream or with a creamy vanilla glazing. It's one of the delicious liquids if you're into bakery with blueberry. Okay. Put a little more on the coil. The last thing before we close up our RDTA and start vaping, if you look into the cap you'll find two notches there, one here, one on the opposite direction, and two penetrating metal notches on the RDTA itself. This is to lock the cap in place, and when you rotate, you either rotate the whole tank or the airflow, which is the top part of the cap, to ease up the unscrewing process. Okay, let's lube up our O-rings. Okay, now it's locked in place, and whenever you try to turn, you will turn the whole tank. So to cut things short, now you always know that if the cap fits in place, it's properly aligned with your coils. Okay? Let's just reset our ohms. Okay, our ohms read at 0.21. Our ohms are reading at 0.21. We will start firing at 50 since it's an RDTA, not an RTA. Okay? Nice. This is the smallest slit airflow opening. Let's try the medium one. Yeah, the smallest was too restricted for me. I prefer the medium one more. And let's go for the large opening. I like. It's good. It's good. It's performing well. The flavor is on point. I will work on the medium airflow setting, and not only that, the medium you can have it not fully open. Sorry, the large one you can have it not fully open, partial, if you want to. I'm good with the medium. The fully open is okay, but not at this wattage. Maybe when I go higher, I would prefer the the large opening. But working on this wattage, just ramping up our coils gradually, I would prefer to go with the medium. Maybe when we go to a higher wattage, I would need to increase my airflow and go for the large opening. But for now, flavor and clouds are very well. Okay, let's move to the side view to get better evaluation of the performance. See you up there. شوفكوا فوق. We're back. This is how it looks like. It's kind of on the compact side when it comes to size. يعني المقاس بتاع ال RDTA كويس قوي، ما هوش bulky. It's a good size RDTA for the amount of liquid it's taking in there, which is 4 ml. فنوعا ما لا ال RDTA حلو مقاسه، مش مجعلص، مش كتلة يعني. اوكي. Chain vaping performing very well. It's working properly. You can go higher with the wattage. I'll jump to 55. Jump to 60. Very good performance. It's a very good RDTA. Up to 70 watts. Chucking out good clouds. I want to reach to the boundary where it would be performing when I fix it on the pumper 21. which in voltage, not in wattage, is equivalent to 4.2 volts when your battery is fully charged. So I will work out the average output, which is 4 volts. I'll see if it's gonna cope or not. I think this should be around the 80 watts. Yes, 80 watts. Wow. Conclusion. It's a very good RDTA. The flavor is perfect. To me, it's equivalent to the VGOD flavor profile, which to me is the best RDTA. So for a side airflow, not a bottom airflow, for it to compete with the VGOD, that's very good rating for this RDTA. إذا كنت بتفكر، لا RDTA رائع. والفليفر عليه almost equivalent to the bottom airflow RDTA, which is uncomparable to VGOD. We're out of liquid. خلينا نشوف لو جربنا نعبيه من غير ما نشيل. The only con that I will find with this is that you cannot refill it. Okay, originally it's designed as a pump, as a bottom feeding RDTA, okay? So the main function of this is bottom feeding, so you're literally not supposed to be filling it from the top unless you're not going to use this feature. But the main design concept of this is it's a bottom feeding RDTA. So whatever type of user you are, you're a bottom feeding squonker user, or you don't use squonkers, you're going to top fill it. If you're gonna top fill it, you will have to remove the cap with every fill, but if you're gonna squonk it, you will not have the issue. And I'm being picky here. I couldn't find any other con with it, to be honest. Performing very well. If you were thinking of buying this, my opinion would be proceed, go ahead, it's worth it. It's a very good RDTA. Market price is very reasonable to the other competitors or the other RDTAs or RTAs or whatever atomizers available in the market. The price is reasonable. Machining quality, of course, is not subject of discussion here. Asmodus is well known for their high quality products. I hope you find this video useful. See you soon in another video. Take care. Salam.